everyone and welcome back to Lands of Italy, the grand finale. So today we've got the last couple of items to do. I've taken time to start out. We've got a big day ahead of us. We have one field that needs harvesting. We have a lot of selling to do. Here is our end of game products. As you can see, sheep's cheese 5,000 litres, bread 5,000 litres, pasta 5,000, fresh pasta 3,000. So that's what we need. We need 2 more 1,000 litres of pasta, which I'm about to take the last little bit of eggs over to the store, over to the pasta factory, and once we've dropped those off, I can set it going, and while we get on with our day, hopefully the game will produce our last 2 pallets and we can end today by doing the final sale, and we can say goodbye to what has been such a beautiful map. I know I've said it loads, but wow, if you've not played this map, you really need to give it a go. The level of detailing here is just unbelievable. We've had our ups and downs, we've had our issues with it, but generally the game's worked well and it's been a great series. One, I am sad to see the back up, but I didn't want this to be a long running thing. There's our field to harvest, our barley field. You remember us seeding that one? Well, it's now ready. We actually got forecast for rain for a couple of hours at 10, so I'm hopefully holding that till after that. My plan is we get all the selling done first, and when the rain finishes we then go and grab the harvester, take it to there. But anyway, so these 2 pallets will hopefully give us enough that I can set the production going and get us our last 2. So we can come up here later, pick those up and take them all to the restaurant and call it a day. I'm guessing the management points around the front here. Yep, it is, it's there. There we are, folks. We are now producing fresh pasta again. If we produce more than we need, then that's just going to be a bonus, really. And I'll crash into the bins, that I'm going to be stuck here. So yeah, we'll leave that going for the day. We're going to go off. I think we're going to sell the firewood next. I know it's not the best time of year. I was hanging on for winter, but if we're not going to get it, we might as well get the money off it now. See, the money's taking a little bit of a dive. I have done a couple of months just because last month was nothing really to do. And loan interests, unfortunately, have hammered us. Firewood's actually selling for a good price. Farmhouse, okay, I need to figure out where that is. It's funny, you know, I've loaded, you'll see in it, I've loaded the twin axle trailer now. According to the game, they are 1.1 tons per pallet. So 24 pallets is like 26 tons. That should be a full Arctic load, not on a twin axle on the back of a tractor. So yeah, Department of Transport may not want to look at what we do next. Just a suggestion. Right, so where's that location? Next door to our farm. Right, well that ain't gonna take us half as long as I thought it was going to. First I didn't give him on the trailer, I could just throw them at him. That's okay, that just makes life easier. So once we've done this, we'll have goat's milk to sell. And then from there, my plan is hopefully by then the rain stopped, and then we'll go harvesting. Get the harvest done, and then finish with the final sell. Don't know whether because it's barley. Have we got a good price on barley right now? I need to go, I don't know. Where's that place at? Can you guys see anything flashing anywhere? I can't. Mil Gregario or something. Oh, so we can't sell today because we own it. That's annoying. Right, so I've had this here. Next we'll go and move. Now I've had to leave this as this tractor because the trailer likes to slide. So if I take this round to the sell point, I've cleared out both those storage pits there, by the way. I don't think I've actually sold this one before. It's that simple. I mean, I can imagine they'd want firewood, but I'm not quite sure they'd want this much. So a great amount of storage space. Oops. There we are, that'll do nicely. There we are, that was that simple. Wow, rattling through these jobs a lot quicker than I expected. Next up, the goat's milk. Can I get around there? Oh, yes, thank God the steering lock missing better than I thought. So where's my best place to sell the goat's milk? The restaurant. Okay. I don't need that place tagged anymore, do I? So the Lamborghini's still connected to the milk tanker. It has been such a great tractor as this Lamborghini. Not quite Clarkson's, but at least one model down. I think it was the R7. Right, there we are, folks. I'm going to time-lapse this one out now, so we'll go and sell this, and we'll be back here in just a second. And there we are, folks. As you can see, the Rainbow Promise has finally arrived, so I'm thinking we can stage up our equipment for the harvest, and then once we've done that, I'll probably just end up skipping time for the weather gets good. So I'm going to need a trailer, which the TARDIS up there is probably our best option. I think the other trailer is still parked around the back of the chicken coops. So we'll take this over, we'll grab the combine, take that over, and then we can try and skip. It's supposed to only be like a couple of hours of rain, so it won't be long before we're ready to start the harvest. And some lights on things, the weather's a bit crappy. I'm still honestly shocked every time I get over that bridge without flipping whatever imaginary barrier was getting me beforehand. I think the combine we left in that other guy's farmyard, didn't we, after we did the contract? So I'll park this here. And the game will save, because autosave likes to get me like that. Yeah, I thought we did. This old girl had great plans for upgrading this thing, but to be honest, it never... Combination of finances and it just never became a priority, because it's not like we never really mess with the big fields. I mean, okay, we've got one of the biggest fields, but we never... To need to get much bigger than this, you'd need a lot bigger. You need a lot of bigger fields to make it worth your time. And that's just something we never got into. Anyway, I can move on. We did get the header upgrade, which made things a lot faster. The old header was barely wider than the harvester. But yeah, I do love this map. I'm going to come back and revisit this map. Do some single player stuff with it, just because it's such a great, well-designed map. It's not the biggest, really not the biggest, which is probably one downside to me. I like maps that at least feel bigger, that at least have more variety, but this one honestly makes up for it in level of detail. Nicely done. I'll take this over this side so I can hook on to the I just do a bit of time speeding. Let the rain finish. There we go. Let's start. Let's just make sure. I'm not going to bother baling straw this time because once again I don't think we need it. I don't need the extra money, so it can be a layer of fertilizer. And so we now need to unfold. And he's not Austin Powers it with these trees. And then we might as well crack straight on, so. I'm hoping I've got it. I know that makes this land game, don't I? No, if I've already set the wrong one. There we go. So we should get really good yield off this because we're like 100% fertilised, we've mulched, we did everything, so this field should be amazing for us. I'm not the best at corners like this, never have been. I definitely don't want to end up dunking the combine. So yeah, here we are. For the last harvest of this series. It's our lovely barley field. So we'll take it to the flour mill. We can just put it in there. If I do end up doing some more single player on this particular save game, we can. There'll be a starting point. What was I saying about? Come on, take yourself out. Come on. I literally just a second ago said don't put the harvester in the ditch. And what do? I nearly put the harvester in the ditch. Jesus, right, well. Hopefully after a couple of headlands I won't be going near that edge again, because I don't want to be doing that too often. So we'll get the first tank load and then we'll probably throw a TL as we shoot around. Obviously I'll need to... I'm hoping it'll all fit in one trailer. I end up having to go and unload the trailer, that'd be slightly more irritating, but I suppose I should be happy if I'm getting good yield. Certainly look to be at this point. Barley, of course, was the crop you get the most yield per acre on, so one is why it's so popular, because I use it a lot. These are what if you're making flour, you get more flour per every litre of oats. But say barley, you get more barley for your field size. I haven't got any concrete data, it's just going off what the game tells you. I've not done any like official testing. We're not even going to get a lap in before it's full. It'll be tight. We're even tighter with that tree. No, didn't even get a lap in. Right. That's... So can I get the spout just stuck out of this gap here? Like it. And then bring you over. Oh, the dude on the bells over there is really going for it, isn't he? Didn't even get a lap in, so that's a good sign, but... I'm a little bit further forward now. Anticipating finishing, aren't I? I want to get through the tree. That's how well I want it. I can hopefully do is just back this into here. Missed it by that much. You'd think if the amount of time I spent reversing trails in this game, I'd know what I'm doing, wouldn't you? Yeah, I still find new interesting ways to get it wrong on a fairly regular basis. Guess I'll leave that there for now, because hopefully next time we should get a little more land. I can always go unload there. Obviously the second loop we won't quite get as much because it's a lesser distance. Well, we're nearly ready to go. So folks, let's get some more got. I'll speak to you all in a bit. I tell you what, when you get the everything up to 100% on this field, I'm really impressed with the U bonus and what you get because we're filling this trailer fast. We're gonna have a good amount here to use. If I run back over to my Lamborghini, it's 37, so another 4 plus the 7. We get 4 or 5, 5 and 5 and a bit unloads into this trailer. And I think we're gonna do more than a trailer full. If we do that, that's impressive. I'll be serious about that. Oh, we're doing this. Should we go and check on the pasta just so we know what we're doing this afternoon? Wrong road. Okay, we've made more than enough. We've made all 5 boxes we needed. Okay, that's good to know. That means we are finishing today. You'll all be pleased. Well, as you see, we've got... How do you want to get this done first? I'm hoping daylight stays with us. So yeah, the conclusion from this series, once again, I think I may be overstretched. I look now and I've got 2 massive loans out, which wasn't a great way of doing things. I am too quick. It's the same thing that screwed me in our competitive multiplayer, I think. I'm too quick to jump. Let's grab a loan. Let's grab more equipment. Rather than maybe trying to make what I already have work. So I'm going to focus. I've no doubt I will do another farm sim series at some point, or we'll have another competitive series. I'm always torn because I want to make progress for you guys. I mean, I don't know what you guys... Feel free to comment down below, let me know. Do you want to see quick growth or do you want to see it at a slower pace? You know, when it comes to my single player stuff, I don't mind slow pace. But I always try to think what's going to make, you know, interesting, entertaining videos. And I mean, watching me do the exact same thing 3 episodes in a row because that's what the game entails isn't always going to be the most entertaining. You know, my single player Cult Farm series is into year 4 and it's probably about as developed as this farm. But that's because I've been taking a bit slower pace. It's also a slightly different setup. That is more it's a dairy farm basically. It's the bulk of it. I'm just expanding into chickens. As you've seen, as the longer series, progress has been slower. We're sort of starting to make more progress now. I'm really happy with the way that series. I love that. I do enjoy that map, and I love where that series is going. I have a lot of excitement for the plans that me and Chris have in that series. But still, I just hope we can sustain your viewership, and I thank you, all of you who watch these. It still blows me away the amount of engagement we get, and I know the grand scheme of a lot of channels we're not that big, but I think you take the time to watch what we do. It's amazing. Because I'm doing this because I enjoy it. No, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. But the fact that other people are enjoying it just makes it all the better. Makes me want to come up with more things, come up with new ideas, and I've got more ideas. There's things coming that I'm gonna. After this series, I'm taking a little break of FS just because I think we've pushed that one a lot, and the channel in general. And I think I love the game. I'll still play a lot of the game, but I feel we don't need another series of it for a little while. So I've got some other stuff coming up. I'm not going to say things now because I need certain things to fall into place, which I'm sure they will, but just in case they don't, I don't want to be hanging myself here. That was the horn, that was the wrong zero. So yeah, I've got some different things coming, some stuff that's gonna give you guys something different, a change, stuff that you haven't actually seen on the channel before. I'm willing to give it a try. Games I know I enjoy and I've got ideas what I can do with. But just stuff, just to bring a bit of variety, just to see what we can find. You never know, we might find the new next best thing. It may also be blooming awful, you don't know till you try. I wonder if I set an AI up here, do you reckon he'll manage to keep on a straight line? I'm not thinking cause like I'm too late into it. I guarantee you I'll be fractionally out and it would just cause irreparable damage. But I've done a good amount of headlands. In theory, an AI should be able to just follow the lines I've made. Let's see what he does. That actually looks pretty good. Because if he's doing that, I can grab one of our other tractors and go and get that last pasta. I grab you. It's very, very rare I use the in-game AI these days, as you guys know, because I generally find it useless. But sometimes you just got to give it a chance and see how it does. So I feel there's a certain fittingness that our last load, we're going to take it with the tractor we started the map with, this old Fiat. I mean, I wish I'd put all those hours on it, sadly I haven't, but yeah, we'll pick up all that fresh pasta. We're going to go overboard on the fresh pasta, but everything else, sheep's cheese, bread, regular pasta. It's been a great, I've really enjoyed this map, as I keep saying. Sorry, Carl. I say I'm not actually going to take this to sell it until we finish that field, but at least get it loaded up and ready to go. I probably might even take a little bit of a scenic route. If we go from the pasta factory, we might go around the top to the end just to have one last look at this place. I love his custom banners. I'm going to take this to the village. I don't think they'd appreciate it too much. See, one thing, give this tractor credit. I mean, look at that. We've hit the slope and it's not lost any speed. It's not the most powerful in the world, but it must be very well geared. I mean, I imagine this trailer's rather heavy. Now, none of this... I'm going to not drive into the cell area just in case. Knowing my luck, I'd find out you could sell the cheese here or something and cause myself a bit of a nightmare. But I'm just going to load this manually. I know it's not realistic, but I think you guys want to watch me fight about with a forklift for the next God knows how long. He's nearly full, so we can go and see him in a bit. Also, you notice when I went up with the milk, I realised you could open that gate. Which is going to make selling all this like easy, because we'd just sort of drive through the sell point and get it all rather than have to mess around. So there we are, folks. That'll be every single goal met when I touch up. Say slightly more fresh pasta than we needed, but that's no terrible thing. Leave that there. Jump into this guy. I think we've timed that just right. Don't appear to be missing any, which is nice. I might go and empty after this, just because I think we're going to get at least one more. I don't know if I get another full. In fact, I wouldn't, would I? Because, what's this thing, 30,000 litres out of memory? Even though it's a TARDIS, it's not one of these silly capacity ones. I say silly, I use them myself a bit because they are useful, but the unrealistic, I guess, is the correct word. Yeah, we definitely won't get it all in. Try and get it level across the top. Right, so I'm going to go off and sell this while he continues. Now, as you know, I should in theory go right round. In fact, let's, for the sake of, let's actually obey the traffic laws. For the first time ever in this series, folks, I'm going to not fight the one-way system. I know you're all now asking who am I and what have I done with David. Still pulled out in front of a bus though, so it's not all good. As we look around, I have to kill a bird. Cheese factory, which gave us what we needed and then broke. I actually still think it's something to do with my trailer. But I never managed to sell cheese there again. So yeah, just look at the scenery with the bridges, the trees and everything. It's just stunning looking. I mean, I've never been to Italy, so I can't comment on like realism, but I have no doubt that this has a genuine feel of like Italy. The nearest I've been probably is Eurotruck. Let's see if I hit the invisible barrier on the bridge this time. No. Now I haven't updated the map, so cool. Yeah. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't do something like that. I haven't updated the map or anything. I don't know if there is any updates. Don't forget I got this direct off the website. So it's not like a mod hub map where it keeps coming up with updates. So maybe there is updates that fix some of those things, but I certainly recommend you go to the modders website, check the map out, check out the high quality textures as well. Those are really worth investing in. Say the map you can get for free. I think it wasn't expensive for the high quality textures. It does make a big difference. The map does look stunning, even on my machine that isn't the most powerful in the world. The game looking great. I'm running smooth as well. It's not like it's got a major load on my machine for this, so you may as well have the best you can if it's going to run well. Oh, grass field there. Would be ready for cutting again. Never went through those gates, did I? I thought these up. I think it's another farm. It was the winery, wasn't it? Who's put it? I mean, a vineyard as I know them, but winery sounds good as well. Oh, orange bus. What's the picture on the back? Not advert for Martini. I know I'm going to pressure into the back of him because he did that thing where you close my stop on him. One was Martini. I don't know what the other one was an advert for, but if I wait for him to turn around and come back down, I'll be on the correct. I'll be on the correct side, which is good. I don't know if he'll stop. Hopefully, I think if I do this right, he should keep going, so we should be able to just follow him down this line and unload him. Oh, that's right. I know with your header I've gone after. Come on, keep going. It can be hard to sort of set pace with him sometimes. Now he might think he's finished now, he might not be able to see back to the other crop. So I might have to just reset him myself. Yep, completed his task, so he thinks he's done. It's okay, we can finish it off. I don't want to get in the tractor, you muppet. Yeah, we can finish off that last little bit. Get that and then do the final sale. I wish I had a faster auger, but I guess with the capacity of the hopper it wasn't really needed. I guess I'm spoiled. My last few times have been using like the Lizard Colossus, which as you guys know unloads rather quickly. Come on. God, I may have folded it up, I think. There's only 2 or 3 more and they're not full rows, so we should get more and then we're nearly done. So I'd like you to post below, folks. What did you think of the map? What did you think? I mean, I love it. I think it's such an amazingly detailed, amazingly done. I really want to do something with that cow barn because that looks like the biggest cow barn and silage setup. As I've said, like my cork farms, I'm doing a huge silage setup. I do love doing that. I'm actually working on cork farms. I'm working on home farm, which is the one round, slightly further round, behind the windmill. But I've like built a second bunker silo, and I'm currently feeding all my cows. I'm making about 1 million litres a year of silage. My cows are taking like 800,000, so I'm selling a bit of it, but I'm also... My plan is, like I say, I'm putting one of the big XL chicken barns, and I'm planning to supply that. But I want to be able to feed them entirely on stuff I grow. It's like 5,000 chickens worth of grain every year I'm going to need to grow, which... Will be a challenge, but I'm up for giving it a go. I did see a little bit of mist in the far end, so what I'll probably do is go and grab that. Might as well just nick the edge off here, aren't I? A little bit of mist over by them trees, I'll probably go and grab and then dump the whole lot into the trailer and then we're done. As the afternoon sun shines on us here, the beautiful Italian countryside. I say it was over in that clump of trees over there. I think just maybe when I clipped that tree and it bounced me back a little. And I've got a chunk there just so you can see it there now under that tree. This harvest has been the backbone of so many playthroughs in earlier games. And here we are, it's done us proud. So yeah, I think I got it. Now just unload it to him. I can leave the harvester in the field because it's my field, so nobody else is going to complain. Once he's done, I'll shut it down, shut it off. We'll take that back. Fold that away. Fold that away. And then we're done. Another 10,000 litres. So yes, we got 38,000 litres of barley off this field. Really is a good haul for a field that size. I mean, you see there's other big fields on this map. I remember we did the dealing with 35, didn't we? We had goddamn poles in it in various places. Was it 35? No, it wasn't, was it? It was, which field was it? Give me a second. I shouldn't be trying to look at the map while navigating corners. You know, I always end badly, but for some reason I keep bloody doing it. Where's our farm? Where's our farm? It was 35, wasn't it? Got the corner a little there. It was 35 because it was next to there. I thought it looked great, and then when I got it, realised it had the goddamn poles in the middle of it, and they weren't solid objects, so... Yeah, that one. Which I know is a real life thing you'd have to deal with, but just irritating. And here we are, we've got more flour to be produced. And once this is tipped, we'll switch this off. We'll move over to our... I always forget the map's upside down. And we'll take this lot over to its sell point. Like I say, all of this is getting sold at the restaurant. They might not be the best price, but that was my field goal. I say, if we just take the time, take a little bit of a detour around, go back through the forest where we spent our little bit of forestry time. I mean, the firewood turned out to be a great additional earner. I didn't completely clear the plot. At one point I did think about completely clearing the plot and then trying to put a field into it. Oh. Yeah, as we come through here. Noticing this trailer's a little rear heavy with all the boxes at the back, so in real life it will be a little bit of a handful. It's the very like front plot we own. It's like, oh no, it's a bit we're passing now. It's here. Ah, yeah, you can see like gaps in the trees. I'm usually quite good at removing stumps, so luckily I've done a lot of that. But yeah, I did think about, I think it was a little bit the terrain being a little bit rough as well. Like cut the forest down, build a field. Kind of like I've done in series before, I know. Down here, past the sawmill. Past, I believe it's the pig farm. Oh no, the animal dealer, and then obviously the shop. Can I get right around the back there? Yeah, I think it takes me through the BGA, but I'll end up where I need to be. If we grab some diesel while we're here. Seems a good idea. Out from there, from here. Just need to fall out the tractor as I pull into the filling station. Full tank needs to add blue and a pressure washer over there as well. Hi boss. Like I said, we're going to go through the BGA, but it's going to take us round to the restaurant. So there's a little attention. The dikes here at the side, the water in it. Beautifully laid out map. A real credit to the author of this map. See why they do it the way they do it. Oh, thank you. I was going to have to get out and open that then. Don't need to wait because I'm not selling this to these guys. Stick around the top. I'd love to get this BGA working as well because it's such a large scale BGA. Get a lot of stuff out of here. Now sadly I believe there's a ditch between us and the restaurant hill, so I can't just jump across there. Me having to obey rules of the road and shit. It's unreal. So yeah, it's here. It's the final. I remember when I set these goals, I at the time didn't really know how far that was going to be. I ended up adding the fresh pasta because I felt we were moving a bit quicker than even I wanted to be. I think the end result's been worth it. Then up this hill. And we'll start doing the final sale. I hope these guys are hungry because I have enough fresh pasta to last them a while. Once again, you see that it's full speed up this hill, there's no thoughts. It's amazing, any other tractor I'd be expecting to start slowing down. Up there a little bit now, just got steep enough. I obviously spoke too soon. Come on girl, you can do it. Actually, that's where the automatic gearbox would be done there, because it waited way too long and then shifted down to 2. I think if it had dropped 1 earlier, it would have held a much better speed. So here we go, folks. And make sure it all sells. Why are them bottom layers not selling? Is there a limit to how much this place can take? I hope not. Oh, there we are. It's time to take them now. Wow, we're making real good money off this. And if we'll pay off one of them loans. I'm gonna kick the back of the trailer over a little bit. No, I'm not, because he won't let me. I do that actually because of it new. And there we are, folks. That is the lands of Italy. So I really hope you enjoyed that. It was a fantastic map. I mean, we can finish off by saving. And we can pay that one off. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel with some great stuff on here, some great series, and a lot more new stuff coming up soon that I know you're really going to enjoy. So drop us a comment, like, subscribe, all the usual. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you. Goodbye.